Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome Noodlers. Welcome wholesale real estate investors at any level. Welcome anyone who's interested in potentially getting into wholesale real estate investing. Especially you guys who are very interested in potentially getting into wholesale real estate investing. You guys are in the right place. Especially today, you're in the right place. We've got a subject here today that's going to really help you out and help you understand, what, where, when, and why you might want to do this. And for the rest of you, well, maybe this will help you understand what, where, when, and why you want to do more of this. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Wholesale Real Estate Investing Show by SAHA number 222 on this Wisdom Wednesday, the 10th day of February 2016, and we're really here to just provide information to those who are in or want to be in wholesale real estate investing, because that's what we do. That is our life. That is all we do is wholesale real estate investing. We're not fix and flippers. We're not. We might be doing a little bit of that, but that's just wholesale real estate investing is where it's at. So with that, hey, I'm hanging out here from Phoenix, Arizona, right here in the war room office. Still kind of a disaster zone from my being sick like a week and a half ago. Just haven't had a chance to get caught up from things, but that's all right. We're still making things. We're still making things happen out there and getting wholesale real estate deals done and making money. And that's what counts. So let us know where you're hanging out from. We always like to know who's here, who's coming here to get some very wonderful information. And obviously, if you're watching this as a replay on YouTube as a video, probably can't do that, but that's okay. You're still going to get some good information here. So today's show, I think there's a lot of misconception about wholesale real estate out there for the people, especially the people that are interested in potentially trying to get into wholesale real estate and do this to help them launch their careers and make their money and get financial freedom and do all of those things. And one of the big misconceptions, I think, is that people feel that wholesale real estate in itself is going to be the avenue or the tool that creates this financial freedom for you. And I just want to make it very, very clear that no, wholesale real estate itself is not going to do that. It cannot do that for you. Well, let me rephrase that. You have to potentially build a very special sort of organization or something in order for wholesale real estate in and of itself to create, the financial freedom that you're looking to real estate investing for. Wholesale real estate, what it is it's a stepping stone. It's a launching pad. It's a place to catapult yourself from the workaday life of 40 hours a week and a paycheck that's already spent into, with no money left over to get advanced out of that and do anything different from that. It's an opportunity for you to make some chunks of money that can give you the opportunity to get away from that, workaday system. And most people, realistically, most people in this country are in a point in life where they have debt. And it could be anywhere from a few thousand to tens of thousands of dollars, potentially even hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. And they're working day in and day out to pay that debt. And the payments that they're making towards the debt really is, it has them enslaved to their job for probably pretty much the rest of their lives, because they can't leave that job. Because if they leave that job, then they can't pay that debt. And if they can't pay that debt, then their credit falls apart and, everything, the whole world's going to fall apart. So they're enslaved to absolutely having to, which is why even when they get sick, they show up at work sniveling and sneezing all over you and get you sick, is because they absolutely have to be there. They have to make that money because they have to get that debt payment made. And that debt payment may not necessarily be credit card debt, okay, unsecured debt, but that is a very big portion of many people's debt. But that debt could be a car payment. It could be a house payment. You know what I mean? It could be anything that you're buying on time. You know, that rental furniture there that's going to be yours in 3 years. You know, whatever it is, anything that you're buying on time is debt because you have to pay it. And the thing is while you're paying it, whatever it is that you're paying for is probably losing value. It's going down in value. So by the time you get that thing paid off, you know, what's it going to be worth? You know, and how much will you have paid into it? Many people feel that buying a house is, you know, a way to, you know, create financial freedom, to build wealth, to build equity. If you look at it, by the time you pay your debt and the servicing on your debt, you know, the interest rates and everything on your debt that, you know, that you take out on your house over on a 30-year mortgage, you've probably paid for that house 3 freaking times. And how much equity is actually in that house, you know, from when you bought it? Even if it's 50%, even if it's been a 50% or 100% even, you know, if you bought it at $100,000 and it's now worth $200,000 and you've paid 3 times, if you paid $300,000 for that house, where's the benefit? Okay. So anyway, rolling this back to what you're getting into as far as wholesale real estate being that avenue to financial freedom, it's the trailhead. Okay, it's not the path. It's the trailhead. It's where you park. It's where you get out your gear. It's where you strap on your pack. It's where you put on your boots, and it's where you know, wander around and find where the trail is. You know, and maybe, you know, a lot of places, you know, where you might have been, you know, at a trailhead like that, you may find that there's multiple trails that you can go down. And that's, you know, that's the trailhead you want to be at, because, you know, where you want to be to create your financial freedom is going down the path to passive income. And you can go down many paths to passive income. You know, generally you might want to go down one at a time, come back, and then go do another one. But, you know, by the time you do one the first time, maybe when you come back, you can actually kind of split off. You can, you and your partner self can go down 2 paths at once, kind of thing. But you definitely want to go down one path. But what do I mean by passive income? Well, passive income is money that's coming in without you having to materially participate in the creation of it. In other words, what I like to call do something once and get paid forever money. Something that you've done that creates a scenario where money continues to come into your bank account, even though you're not really doing what it is that you did that one time again. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not going to do something once and have, I don't know, $50,000 a month coming in. It doesn't work that way. But you might be able to do something once, say 50,000 times, and have $50,000, maybe 5,000 times. Do something once 5,000 times and have $50,000 a month coming in. So that's do something once and get paid forever money. Generally, you don't get paid a lot of money forever. You get paid a little bit of money forever. But if you do something once enough times, that little bit builds and builds and builds and builds and builds until you do have a lot coming in every month. That doesn't happen in wholesale real estate, okay? If you're not continually out there landing deals, finding deals and landing deals, and if you're not continually out there, you know, contracting sellers on those deals and closing those deals,